cocaine. I don't even do hookah. Y'all already know what time it is. I got the black V-neck on. Madison season 5, season 6, episode. What is it? What season is episode?
Season 6.
Accusations. Married to Madison season 6 episode, not episode, girl, reunion. Girl, we getting down to the T, but y'all know it's gonna take 2 parts before we get to the final ship, okay? Andy and the producers over at Bravo don't want us to get to the final destination until we get through watching a bunch of bullshit in the beginning. But Married to Madison, this reunion, the beginning of it, y'all gave us a little something we can feel, something we can use. But let's go ahead and talk about these fabrics that look like they were used out. Let's talk about who was the worst dressed. To me, the worst dress, honestly, was our girl Contessa. Contessa, you got better with the makeup department, the wig department, but the outfit, girl, you had threads and shit popping out. I don't know if somebody had just sewed your shit together right before you walked in, but it was not. It wasn't it. To be honest, I think the best dress to me was Simone. I love Simone's ponytail. She was giving me Ariana Big Grande tease. I love the big mouth Simone ass. Ponytail, her pastel type of shirt. She had a whole bunch of like paintings. I didn't know if there was a picture. I didn't know if they were flowers or what have you, but you look great, Simone. You look great, which is actually a big thing because you know you had the Game of Thrones armor on last season, girl. I thought you was about to be at the red wedding. Who else looked good? Dr. Heavenly outfit really didn't do too much for me. Gave me very basic, like she was late to an interview. Who else was? Quad, you look great. Girl, I don't know if you had some Botox, but your face looked very tight. Chun-Li. But Quad, your blue ensemble gave me that I am royal and I am here to be here or whatever. Who else? Jackie, you know, Jackie gave AKATs, basic, boring, whatever you have. You no disrespect to the AKs, but you know, sometimes y'all spicy and sometimes y'all as dull as a damn butter knife. Who else? Especially the old AKs, girl, they chatted. Christianity jumped out. Girl, I'm dragging everybody, but honestly, the fashions, this was kind of like a bland, boring reunion stuff. And I've been told the reason why, like in reunion, especially on Love and Hip Hop, like a lot of the folks come on there wearing a lot of, you know, bedazzled stuff and all this because it looks better on camera. And I can honestly tell because y'all look very bland. But now that we're done talking about that, let's go ahead and get into the tea. Simone and Cecil are back together. Y'all know last season they talked about, you know, possibly getting divorced, and we done with this, and Simone was over it. Now the episode that Simone walked out, she said, you let that bitch move. She came in with a bag. Simone was dragging about Tammy. She was not feeling Tammy at the house. She said, need to stay at the house if she live in Atlanta. Like, girl, I don't know what the hell going on with Cecil and Simone, but that Tammy situation does not make no sense for this woman to be living in Atlanta and staying with y'all for a week. So was she staying there and you wasn't there, or like, did you find out later? I need to know the deets on that, but it seems like their relationship is getting better. Cecil seems to be listening to Simone. Simone seems to be still being loud, but you know, their relationship is their relationship. Contessa's surgery comes up and people want to know, like, girl, what was going on with this surgery? You used this the whole entire season. You kept talking about how you were, you know, you were hurting. You didn't feel like being around the ladies because your breast was hurting. And Simone basically called you out. She said, girl, you're fraud, you're all this, like, you're just not that girl, and ain't nobody really feeling you, and you boring as hell. So Simone basically dragged the entire shit out of Contessa, but Contessa did not take it laying down. She responded and said a couple of things and said, look, your ass, you be drunk and you be talking like all this kind of mess, and I don't have time for you. Like, girl, you need, I don't know who you are. Seems like the ladies really don't understand Contessa. Contessa does confuse me, but I do like that she held her own. I just wish the thread in that outfit she had was as strong as her willpower to sit on that couch. Contessa, because girl, I'm just saying that outfit was just, it wasn't it. Contessa, honestly, this season you kept talking about it, but I'm glad that somebody, I think that was Jackie, brought up. She said she wanted Contessa to get out the house because she felt like when she went through the surgery, she needed to get out the house. But everybody's treatment is different, and I'm glad that, you know, Contessa said, girl, I was fine. I didn't need to get out the house. I didn't feel like that. I come around when I feel like coming around. So to add some filler, because y'all know they love to add filler episodes, like we on an episode of Naruto, girl, like we finna get to the tea or something. They start talking about the kids and the kids growing up. It has been a pleasure watching these kids grow up. It's like, it is beautiful. Like it does sometimes. I love Heavenly's daughter. I love that we're seeing, you know, Mariah's daughter coming to herself. I'm loving that Heavenly deleted that dumb ass post she put up on Instagram, basically saying that her son is, you know, becoming a strong man and masculine. Like, girl, she put a hashtag masculine and all that. I just like, girl, Heavenly, you don't have to do all that unless you think something is going on that you want to cover up. Like, that's the only thing I got for you. Like, girl, Heavenly, are you really, like, I didn't understand the purpose of that. But Heavenly is Heavenly. Heavenly also revealed that she has a other son that does not like to film, and he's 17 years old. I'm perfectly fine with that. I don't like to film too much in Heavenly's house because sometimes, like, she need to wipe the walls down. So Ann is being very shady, and he reads a letter or a statement. I don't know where y'all be getting this stuff from. And the person in the letter said that she appreciates them sharing their story of therapy and all that because there's so many negative connotation that comes with you know, getting therapy and whatever. I'm not really sure about Heavenly's therapy journey, whatever you want to call it. Sometimes it look bogus. That's the same guy that be on Growing Up Hip Hop offering Bow Wow therapy, but Bow Wow be getting ready to jump out of the plane, jump on the plane, and then be talking about he owned a jet plane. Girl, it's just way too much for me. I don't understand. JJ jet plane looking ass. But I think the therapy shit was cute. Andy uses this stuff to transition to ask Quad about, hey, you were married to a psychiatrist. What do you think the thing is? And I had to remember that Greg actually is a psychiatrist because he is like, he's kind of, I don't know what the word to describe Greg, but it's not the best. When he was talking about the fact that his wife, you know, left, and you know, I wasn't upset, but when I got home, I saw my sleep number was missing. I just thought that was garbage. We're gonna see in the next, probably the next reunion or probably the end when we might see Greg and you know, what's her name, girl? Quad go at it. Quad said, girl, I know you was cheating because you couldn't get an erection. Now I have questions about that because like I need some more details. Like, how did you know he was cheating? Did you know that because he was just like not ready to hump you, or was it a situation where he had erectile dysfunction? Like, girl, what's the gag? Like, let us know. But this being thrown on the ground and pulled a knife, I need to hear more about it. I would like to see it. But Heavenly talks about her spiritual journey to Terabithia because it's the only place it's going. It's not going nowhere. But she has done a lot of work this season. Honestly, I will give Heavenly that. She's done way more accountability. And I love that they brought up the fact that she always deflects. Like when Jackie was talking to her, she was like, well, Jackie, you ain't perfect. I don't know what it is about Heavenly feeling like that Jackie is saying she's perfect, but Jackie has never said that she is perfect. Jackie has a husband that has cheated on her and got a big ass goddamn mole on his damn face. It look like it's a damn island off the coast of fucking Hawaii or some shit. She's not perfect by far. And I just don't understand, like Heavenly deflects, it's about you, it's not about Jackie. We're talking about you. I'm glad that Toya picked it up, because she always picking up something besides a check and a job. I'm glad that, you know, Toya picked it up and threw it like, girl, you're defecting again. And hopefully Heavenly like gets better with that. But this situation with Mariah, girl, the fire. Mariah got fire. But Mariah apparently does not have receipts. And they asked Heavenly, said, you and Mariah had a tough time. What's going on with y'all relationship? Where the receipts at? Because you had said you had accused Heavenly, her husband, of cheating. And Mariah says she doesn't have the receipts. Mariah says she does not feel like bringing the receipts out. Mariah, this is the time to bring out the receipts. Now, Mariah could play coy and say, you know what, I'm better than that. I'm not going to bring out the receipts and actually not have some. Or she could probably be like, I'm not going to get that messy. But in the back room, we got Aiden ass. He got the receipts. I got the file right here. Aiden is something else, y'all. I got the file right here. I don't believe 1 second that Damon cheated on Heavenly. I don't think that at all. I just don't. But I am tired of hearing about Damon and Heavenly ass. Dr. Damon ass is cool, but he is misogynistic as fuck. Like, it's really bad. Like how he be like, especially the conversation when he said he don't see no issue, or he don't think it's bad for you know, a man to cheat as it is to a woman cheating. Like that comment still rubs me the wrong way, and I just don't like him like that. But he's cool. I do like his energy. I think he's a fun-loving guy. But I think some people need to call him out on his bullshit because he thinks he knows everything when it comes to all that shit. And Heaven around here touting like she know everything, but girl, your ass don't. While the receipt stuff going on, Quad said she never has the receipts. She fake as hell. Quad is dragging. Mariah said, girl, don't you get into this shit. You slept with my sister's husband. Oh my God, that tea get dropped. Quad said, you're lying. And Mariah raised her hand. She said, I swear my right hand to God that I came over your house one day and you had my brother's business card right there. You had a shirt on. You was smelling like it. And you was in the club dancing with another man. Girl, Mariah, Quad going back at it. Oh, I said, liar, you're lying. That is not it. And I honestly don't know who to believe. But if I had to put money on it, I believe Mariah ass. Now, I believe Mariah might have fed them stories to the blogs and paid them and stuff. But ain't no way in the hell I'm going to let somebody tell me that they came over my house and all this stuff happened. And I said, my immediate response was like, girl, when have you been in my house and when did this happen? Those are the type of stuff I'm asked. I'm about to destroy your whole story and watch it collapse in front of you because you've not been over my house. We've not had that conversation and I never had this shirt. Like, I'm not gonna say lie. And it's just like Quad ass was defending herself and she didn't have no reason to defend herself because somebody's lying. Like, if I feel like somebody's lying, and I know the truth, girl, I'm gonna be looking like, huh? But that's me. But when you in a court, like I feel like this is court. Like this is public opinion, whatever. Like, girl, you need to hear her ass. It's like with the facts. And that's all you have to dispute her shit. And I don't know. I wanna know who it is, but if I had to put money on, I believe Mariah. I do believe Mariah is crafty and Mariah does not have the best credibility, so I don't know to believe her because I think she's lying when this situation with Heavenly husband cheating. I don't believe that shit at all. But I do believe Mariah's story sound good. And Quad is crafty as hell because she's a hood rat bitch from Tennessee. But I don't know who to believe. Barrington Madison has all the tea, the drama, the real friendship, the real relationship stuff, all the stuff, and it's just really good as hell. Like this reunion part 1, although there was some like filler stuff that we really didn't need, there was some good conversations and stuff, so I cannot wait to watch the next episode, which is going to be January 6th. I will be reviewing that, honey. But Bravo, y'all need to get y'all shit together because y'all confused me. One night y'all got Married to Medicine on Friday, next y'all have it on Saturday, next time y'all have it on Sunday. I don't know what the hell is going on. If it wasn't for my DVR, we'll be all confused. I don't have no damn DVR, but if it wasn't for DVR, we'll be all confused. So let us know what y'all thought about this, who y'all thought was the worst dress, who you thought was the best dress, and do you believe Mariah or do you believe that Mariah ass is lying? If you had to put money on, would you put money on Mariah or Quad, honey? I think Quad ass is not telling the truth. I think that she did possibly sleep with that man. But let me know in the comments, and I'll talk to you later on tonight. Bye.
Autobots, transform